Welcome everybody. This is the moment that we've all been waiting for if you followed the saga of the Fix Me Please Marlin Model 60 22 long rifle. We're here today. We're out on the range. You're going to hear some background shooting in this. But let's go ahead and let's go ahead and give a full little pass by. That's right. She's done. She's pointed down range. She's safe. But she shoots. Okay, we'll go over this real quick like a bunny. So first and foremost, first magazine tube was here. These three pasties are from when I brought the Zero close to be able to go ahead and shoot it on camera. And then there's two full magazine tubes here. As you can see, I can just about put my finger through, and with one more adjustment, we would have shot the orange circle clean out of the 6-inch shooting seat. But let's recap the saga. So rifle came to me in deplorable condition. If you're not familiar with how the rifle arrived, go back and start with video part 1, Fix Me Please, part 2, part 3, and now today is for back to the range. I don't know how long this rifle was abandoned. This rifle did come from some friends of mine, kind of as a joke. They sent it over because it was pretty much a basket case. I had some parts. I was able to procure another donor. Yes, another donor abandoned Marlin Model 60. And this one actually got a couple of upgrades. For one, she got a nice paint job and she got a nice little fixed 4-power scope. But also got upgraded with the trigger and the action that allows for a bolt hold open. So now this little rifle will actually, on the last round, hold the bolt open. And yeah, I might have gone a little overboard, left the sights black, left a little bit of black on the scope rings themselves with the mounting screw as well as the V-block, black charging handle, black trigger group, but went with the OD green, broke it up with some tan and went back for OD green on the turret caps, and then just went to the bin of forgotten scope caps. And well, she's rocking a Leupold in the front and Butler Creek in the back. But more importantly, the whole premise of these 4 videos is to show you that not every firearm is just trash in a society where we throw a lot of things away and just write them off. Before you do that, come in and see somebody like myself here. I'm Art with A-Bird Freedom Support in Lake Havasu City, Arizona. You can even hit me up on the web. Go to abirdfreedomsupport.com. Fancy. And shoot me an email. Let me know what you got. And then if you send me some pictures in condition, we might possibly be able to take your poor forgotten soul and maybe with a cadaver or maybe with just some parts, we might be able to bring her back to life and get you, or maybe that young person in your life, that son, niece, nephew, daughter, granddaughter, grandson, whoever, or maybe the neighbor's kid that you want to take out shooting a little 22. Something like this might be the answer. So there it is. Everybody go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed following along with this series. If there was anything that you think could have been done better in putting this little video series together, showing let's not throw everything away. Things can be rehabbed and your junk might be the parts for somebody else's relic. Go ahead and put it in the comments. I'd love to hear some constructive criticism on how to make these videos better. With that, everybody stay safe, shoot straight. Here in Arizona, it's getting hot. Hydrate. out.